guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Word of Wisdom Wednesday. And today we have the family with us. We got
Steve, Chris, Coop.
I'm so excited. I missed you guys so much. How has everyone's week been going? We're mid-week, so this is like the little middle part of your week. Is the beginning more stressful? Is everybody ready for the end of it? I hope everybody's doing good and doing well. How is everybody over here at the table?
Pretty good.
Good. Okay, so today we have some dope topics for y'all. We have some neat information, a few things that we kind of want to elaborate on, give you our pointers and our insight on it and stuff. So we're going to just hop right into the first one. So the first one that we're going to talk about is generational wealth. Am I saying it correctly?
Yes, we're going off there. Okay,
yeah. Generational wealth. We're going to just hop into it. Let's just start out like with a boom, boom, boom. And this one was actually brought to my attention by Steven, so he'll probably go in more depth than anybody, and then we will all just back him up from our point of view.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think when you're talking about generational wealth, I think that like a lot of times people go through the emotions every day. They work and all kinds of stuff. They work, get a paycheck, same thing. But like, what are we really building? What legacy are we really building for not only ourselves but our family? A lot of people have children. What legacy you building for them?
Right.
How you set memories? You know what I'm saying? I think that some of us had better opportunities than others from our parents. Some of us didn't have them because they just didn't know. But I think based off of if you know better, why wouldn't you do better? For your your children? Come on, because they don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They in this world, things only getting crazier and crazier. I just think that if we set up plans and stuff in motion for not only just ourselves, but it can last longer than we can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we only here temporarily.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if when you think about people who have money, the people who've been rich, they stay rich.
Yeah.
You ever wonder why? They pass it down, no matter whether it's knowledge, businesses, or whatever the case may be. So I think it should be no difference than, especially in the black community. I think a lot of times we lack in that area, but it's because nobody ever told us. But I think once somebody know, I think you can really set yourself up and your legacy behind you as well. For the normal human being, it's hard enough already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of stuff, all they teaching now in the system is, you go to school, you get a college, you get a degree, get a job. You feel me? But the game has changed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I think that when people say, listen, if you go to school, if you have to go to school for whatever you trying to do, then by all means. But if you're going to school for something that you really need schooling for, you're wasting time and money. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And I say this because if you think about it, let's just say you build doors. That's what you do. You go to school to build doors. Somebody looking to hire somebody to build doors. You've been in school for 4 years, studying about how to build doors.
Right.
But Joe Blow been working with his uncle building doors for 5 years and only got a high school degree.
Right.
They gonna hire Joe Blow before you.
See?
Because he got experience. You just been in the classroom. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just think that we need to teach not only our people around us, but our children too, because we all want our children to be better than us.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think if you can start something, create a legacy that can surpass you, your kids, and your grandkids.
Come on.
You feel me? You taking care of not only yourself, but you thinking about everybody else behind you. So that's why I think the generation of wealth, really studying that and learning that, really like understanding that it's bigger than you.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome, new guest, huh?
Welcome, Christian.
Welcome, Christian, to the table. Basically, what I'm saying is, I just think, like I said, I know a lot of times, especially the hustlers out there, I'm speaking to y'all. We try to get it on our own. We try to make it, blase, boom, shit, But like, what legacy you leave? You feel me? Like, what you setting up, not only for yourself, but for the next person. You know what I'm saying? For people underneath you, for people you bring up and raise. I think that the person you bring from raising, training, or whatever the case may be, need to be better than you were. So I just think that not only think about yourself, but think about what you can actually set up and how that you can pretty much set up the game for the next 5 generations. Well, you don't have to worry about if your son might have to go work at McDonald's or something.
Right.
Might have to go work.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, I believe in work, for sure. But I think you should have options of how you gonna do certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that Yes, change the game. What you saying, Rick?
Do you think? I'll ask you this question. Do you think that with building generational wealth, the main person, not really the main person, or the person that you're building it for, you work 10 times harder so they don't have to?
I will say yes.
Okay.
I would say yes, and this is why I say that. So yes, you working hard so the next person won't. That doesn't mean that they won't have work themselves.
Okay.
Because they have to work for the next generation.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But it may not be as hard. They got assistance. They got somebody helping them.
They have to keep it going.
Yeah,
right.
They got a helping hand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they may have an advantage of the person who had nobody.
Right. Okay.
So
when you stated how how the rich stays rich or whatever like that, so how are those people viewed?
Okay.
So like, are we viewing them like, oh, okay, you're just so privileged, or are we viewing them like, oh, you didn't have to work as hard? Which you just, with answering my question, was saying is the main source of the person working as hard, so they don't. Is that that's a good thing?
Okay, so I say this.
Or could that be a toxic thing?
So I say, I don't want to misconstrue your question.
Okay.
I think when I say the rich stay rich, that's not a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you should look at them people as a bad thing.
Right.
Because I'm not talking about the people who spoon fed everything. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm talking about the people who have $100,000 business.
Mm-hmm.
Teach their child how to run $100,000.
Right.
business.
Okay.
And they come in.
That makes sense.
Exactly.
That's what I was trying to get
That's
a
what I'm
better
saying.
understanding and a breakdown of. So I'm glad you did that.
Yeah.
Good.
So, because when I say the rich, they rich because they know. You feel me? They understand. They understand the process and procedures. They can pass all that down to the next person. But the next person gotta, most of the time, have a better set of skills than the predecessor.
Right.
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So like you say, you turn $100,000 to the $1 million business. It's the same thing. So I think you should, I think if you are on the opposite side of that, if you are on the opposite side of the rich, not saying you poor, but saying you have all the money you want, don't look at them in envy. If anything, take notes.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? If anything, learn. So that way you can not be on that side. Not only you, but you can take somebody with you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that's why I say when I come talking about generational wealth, not only just your children, you get what I'm saying? I'm talking your family members too. You can really set up your whole family where you may have the Cooper name be a household name.
Yeah.
The richest name be something serious. Or the Smith name may be known across the world. See, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
Right. That's good.
You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I think that we need to elevate our thinking a little bit, because I know a lot of people, we think about, and I'm gonna say this too, for the people who not really into business and just want to do a job, that's cool too. If you have succeeded in your job and got the things you want out your job, teach the next person.
Yeah.
How you got there? You know what I'm saying? Who you know. Connect them with the people you connection. Because a lot of times people don't understand that the connection is better than the money. They don't understand that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying that just because you got a successful business, your child gonna follow in your footsteps. No.
Yeah.
But you may know some principles that they may learn. They may go a whole different route.
And be able to
but
take
they can
it with them.
Exactly.
And
You know
be
what I'm
able to
saying?
take
So
it
it's different ways. So when I say generation wealth, I'm talking money. I'm talking finance. I'm talking passion. I'm talking knowledge. I'm talking all kind of stuff. You get what I'm saying? Because we need to be wealthy in all these things. So we just gotta think on a bigger scale and don't ever think that you can't do it.
Right.
Because when people think I can't do something, well, somebody did.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, listen to what he say.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
That
So
you think that you can't do it.
Exactly. But you can.
But you
One
can.
One of the things I'm gonna hit on is if you put your mind to it, you can do anything you want. But
Facts.
Yeah.
stay tuned. It's
That
coming.
kind of, that's gonna be the next topic that we, flow into, which it backs up the first one so well. You know what I'm saying? And then, but anybody else wanted to elaborate on that before Chris follows it with the point of you can literally do anything that you put your mind to. That's our next topic. You can really, if you prepare your mindset in the way that it should be, you can achieve so much, So Chris is gonna kind of, talk to you guys a little bit about that particular topic.
Alright. As y'all know, I've been doing shift work about 9-10 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Probably since about 2011. Started off as a regular worker, a loader, kind of working my way up to the top. Now I'm a supervisor, loading rail cars. So Also, on the side, we got our side business going, Richard's Creations.
Richard's Creations.
Shout out. Yeah.
Hello.
It all started about when the pandemic hit. You know, it kind of changed a lot of things. Kind of made me realize that you can pretty much do anything that you want to do if you put your mind to it.
Right.
Right, yeah, thanks.
Before the pandemic, I never really dealt with tools or did anything like that, but once the pandemic came, we all was pretty much inside, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna try something new. So,
Yeah.
gave it a shot.
And now we have a whole business out of it. Speaking to the existence,
Yes.
multi-million-dollar business in the making. No. But no, you have not followed Richard's Creation yet. We have a platform on Facebook, Instagram, and our website is coming soon as well. But yeah, like as he was saying, you can literally do anything that you put your mind to. And you know, with the whole pandemic still going on and everything, it did cause people to take a step back and think about like, okay, what else I could do? You know, you had so much thinking time. You had so much time to just process literally everything. And you won't never know unless you try. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Then if y'all think it's a game, I got the tape measure right here.
Y'all, he literally, y'all,
Yeah,
literally,
keep it
that's
on.
his new one. That's his new baby. He literally walks around, y'all, with this tape measure on, like it's literally his what? I think it's sexy, but I'm just saying. No.
So-
no, but literally, it's just common, like it's so natural for him to like see something and say, okay, literally anything Chris has pinned, y'all, we didn't pin it, he didn't pin, we made it. So literally he'll look at something and say, okay, and just literally freestyle and make it, and it just comes out like completely amazing. Like half of the stuff that we literally, and you know, I just put my little touch on it, but we created or whatever together, you would have never thought years or something ago that we would be doing anything like this, you know, which is such a blessing, I see so much growth and so much good stuff happening. So much good stuff happening and it's going to flourish in our business, and I just cannot wait. I just can't.
So, Chris, I would say this. You said that beforehand you would never even thought about being where you at today, right? So, for the people who out there that's doubting themselves, how did they get to that point of even starting? What was it for you that was like, you know what, I want to try this? Is it something you thought about beforehand? Maybe you saw it and said, I could possibly do this? And what was your inspiration?
For me, it's pretty much when we got our house, you know, we really ain't had too much to put in it at the time.
Yeah.
I started thinking, I was like, dang, I could maybe build this for the house, or maybe I could create this, you know?
Right.
And
Learn you got a passion for it later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like it started to come natural, you know?
So just trying.
Just trying it.
Yeah,
just saying, hey, let me try.
Yeah.
Just let me try to do that. And then from then it's just been skyrocket from there, literally.
That's good.
From even where we sitting, you know, not just to try to brag about the business, but no, because I'm thankful for where we are with it, and I see so much coming for me. But no, literally from you having your hands in every aspect of our home, that feels good. That's like, I made that. You know, y'all are sitting where...
You're proud of it.
Yeah, like we made this. We made a whole... You got so much good stuff coming, y'all.
Another thing, too, like if you try to do something and it don't come out successful, a lot of people start to doubt themselves and start to think that they can't do it, but... You learn from your mistakes. You know, mistakes gonna be there.
You do. Mistakes help. What's that thing? Mistakes are something for improvement. What is it?
I'm not sure.
Oh my goodness.
Steps could be steps.
Let us know, cause I'm piecing it, but I don't have it all together. Mistakes or something.
Could be the stairway to success. I'm not sure.
Stairway to something, improvement, something like that. Yeah. But if y'all know it, I heard it saying probably in passing or on Google or whatever. No, but let us know, you know, if you know what it is and stuff like that. But like you was saying, don't give up. Do not give up. Giving up is the easiest way to just failure. It's the ringleader of failure. Why give up? You have nothing to lose by just trying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no success.
Yeah. So yeah, so he's touching bases now on our next topic, you know, and stuff like that. Which y'all, this covers and sums up like literally everything. I ran across this quote. I was on Facebook, which I'm on Facebook like here and there. I try to not be on Facebook alone. You know, it could be drawing and pulling. But like he said, if not you, then who? So that statement, you can literally apply it to your life any type of way. I ran across of it. I'll tell you a little backstory real quick. It was about a pageant lady, Miss USA to be exact. She was Miss DC. Yeah, Miss DC. Miss DC. Yeah, Miss DC. So y'all, I was just looking. It's a 10-minute video. I'll add the link to it, and y'all should go watch it. It was so moving. I was just chilling around the house, and I was on Facebook, and I ran across it. So she was just telling her backstory, how she was working at Target. She was 19. This random lady that was a recruiter had no idea that she was the recruiter. So she was just talking. She was like asking her questions, and like, oh girl, how old are you? Are you married? What you do? And then the girl was looking like, okay, lady, can I help you? Well, like that, you know. And it was so funny because what if y'all, you know what? Think about it. What if she would have like felt that way towards this lady and missed her blessing? You know what I'm saying? Right. So yeah, she was just like, lady, do you need something? And so she was just telling her, you know, hey, I feel like you can be Miss USA one day. So the lady kind of summed it up. I'm gonna fast forward, and then she just goes and she's talking about in the video. You'll see it. She goes and said like she entered in the pageant. First year she lost. Then she did the second year she lost as well, all the way up into her fifth year. Her fifth year she lost, and then she was like, she made a little cute joke. She was like, okay, then the 6th year, y'all. She was like, I was ready, I was pumped. I felt like I done did this for 6 years. This gonna be good. And so then she was like, boom, 6th year, she lost. And I'm like, no, I'm like watching the camera like, no, we can't keep failing, no. And then, but you know, the key is she never gave up. And that's what Chris said, dude, she never gave up. So the lady that had recruited her and this, that, and the other, she was just explaining that the lady had always told her, if not you, then who? So her 7th year, she's in the pageant, y'all. She's thinking she done lost. She proceeds to thank God for runner-up at least. At least she qualified. You know, at least she qualified in something. So when they called her name, y'all, literally her heart dropped. It was the best thing. I was in tears. I was just like, this is so powerful. She said, and all she did and kept saying to her and remembering what the lady said was, if not you, then who? Because it can always be you. It can be every last one of you. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If she's basing hers off of the pageant, she won. She won Miss USA from this lady just telling her and inspiring her with this one statement. It can always be you. Right. And then that's just like in the business, in by you taking a step, a leap of faith in preparing your mind and saying, that could be me. I can do that. Not saying, oh my God, look at them. Oh, I wish that could be me. No, wrong mind frame, wrong attitude. No, that can be me. I can do that, and I could do that, you know, with confidence. Versus, you know, it's all about attitude. It's all about delivery. It's all about that. What do you want to touch on?
It might not happen when you want it to, but it's always right on time. You know?
Yes!
Amen.
Yes! Right? So yeah, but no, like, I don't know, but I kind of just how I wanted to relate, if not you, then who, to my life is meaning being that we took a leap of faith with starting this business, with putting our neck out there, with me starting my channel, we have so many loving supporters and so many loving people and so many good things to where I'm so glad we did. Like, I'm so glad we did that. I sat there and I looked at it and
look, y'all.
What?
It started off like this, you know.
Here we go.
What, babe?
It started off real small, you know.
Yeah.
We got family support. You know, everybody supporting us, good things happen.
Alright.
God see that, you know, we grew a little. Blessings. Blessings on top of blessings. Come on, you know.
Come on now.
So we're trying to get everybody on board, you know.
Right.
Yeah. To get them blessings and keep growing, you know.
Yeah, babe, that's good.
Hey, just keep growing.
Yeah. So I mean, I feel like you can only grow from your situation, and there's been dry moments there, so we're like, oh well, Lord, ain't nobody pulling at that thing.
So I'll just give you guys a little backstory about how I got my job. So in case you don't know, I do work for AT&T. And this was a job that I wanted for a very long time. I'm now 27. I got this job when I was 26. But I wanted this job, I think, I can go all the way back to when I was 12. I think it's when I kind of was like, oh, yeah, I want to work here.
Yeah.
My family has always been customers of AT&T, so anytime my parents went inside the store to do anything as far as, upgrade their phone, new lines, tablets, whatever, I was like, I'm going with you. And this particular time, I was in the store, it was around 12, we was at the Mall of Cartana. My dad went there to upgrade his phone, and I was with him. And I was just like, man, this is a nice culture here. Everybody was cool, everybody was friendly, and I really saw myself in that environment. So one of the customers that was there had issues with his phone, and I was like, I'm gonna go with my moves. I'm gonna see if I can try to help him out. So I went over there to him. I was like, well, let me see what I can do for you. I just wanted to do it, and I fixed his problem. And he was like, oh man, you're smart. And I was like, well, thank you, sir. And I just really felt good because I was like, yes, like I knew I could do this. And I asked one of the people there, how old do you have to be to work? And it was like 18. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna be back.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Right.
So on my 18th birthday, I went to the AT&T website, looked up careers, and I applied. I instantly got a letter saying no.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna try a different location. Did that? No.
Right.
I was like, okay, cool, it's fine, whatever. Try it again, different location. No. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna try again. Instantly. No. So I'm just like, well, dang. I said, I know I can do the job. Mm-hmm. I'm like, what's wrong? Why I can't get it? What's going on? What's wrong with me? Like, I meet the I know about the technology.
Right.
I know I'm the age.
Yeah.
So what's the problem? I'm not knowing. So I'm just like, okay, let's try this again. By this time, I'm 19. The whole year of 18 was enough. So 19, I'm like, okay. No.
Still nothing.
Nothing. Tried another store again. Got the same letter. It was like they knew I was going to apply. And they was like, okay, send the reject. Send the reject. Send the reject.
Yeah.
Like, dang. What is going on?
Right, yeah.
I'm like, am I not supposed to be at the store?
Yeah.
I had people telling me, well, just try again later. And I'm like, okay, I'll just try again later. So I got my first job at a restaurant. And I was just like, it was cool. I was there for about 4.5 years. It was cool. But, I'm like, nah. Like, this is not technology. This is not where I want to be.
Right.
So I'm just like, okay, I'm going to try again. And I'm just like, what is going on? So I'm like, I don't want to work nowhere else. This is where I want to work. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I'm going to do what I need to do to get there. My first job was it started, I ain't gonna say going downhill, but I started growing out of it more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I really need this door to open. God, what's going on? Like, what are we on the same page?
Yeah.
Is this something that I want to do and you don't see me
Come
there?
on.
Like, what's up? Like,
right.
like talk to me. Talk to me.
Right.
So I'm just like, okay. Years later, I said, okay, I heard they had a job fair. I said, oh, this is it. I'm going to the job fair. I pulled out my dress clothes. I had my resumes
Not
printed.
the button now.
The good shoes.
The good shoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The co-op. You know, and I was just like, I'm about to get this job. I went to the job fair, and they was like, okay, how you doing, Mr. Cooper? I'm like, how y'all doing? You know, whatever. By this time, I think about 21, 22. I'm just like, okay, yeah, you know, like, yeah. You know, it's like, I got this. Yeah. They was like, okay, well, we see that you took an assessment, but your assessment expired, so you don't meet the requirements. I said, what?
What is going on, right?
I said, how did the test expire? My answers are the same.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, what is going on? Like, what is really going on?
Right.
24. Try it again. It's still a no.
Yeah.
Now, by this time, I started having doubts. And I started saying, well, maybe this is not for me. This is where I want it to be, but this is not where God wanted me to be. So I was like, okay, I'm going to just move when God say move. So
Yeah.
I just kind of stopped trying. And I would say years later, I was like, should I apply again? And some said, apply again. So I applied. Now by this time, I'm 26. So I applied. And then I got a different email.
You got a different message. Yeah.
This email was saying that they wanted me to do a virtual interview. I said, I never made it this far.
Yes, hey. This not how my other emails look.
I never made it this far. Yeah. I did the email, y'all. I mean, not the email, the interview, sorry. And I said, oh yeah, I got it. Once again, put on my best dress, got in front of the camera, did what I need to do. Checked on it every day. I said, okay, let me log in, let's see. Processing, okay. It said it has been viewed. I said, all right. I got another email from a store manager, and they said that they was trying to get in touch with me about the interview. I said, okay, cool.
Yeah. All right.
This is it.
Hey.
I'm on the next step.
But you still never gave up.
Right.
And that's
I
the
never
gave up.
So I got in there, and he told me that the number that they had on file wasn't the right number. It was saying disconnected or something, so they're trying to get in touch with me. And then I went and looked at it, and I did see it was my old house number. I don't even know how they got on there. Probably because I had it in the profile for a very long time. Because I don't even have a house phone anymore. But they was like, they tried to call, it got disconnected. So I'm like, okay. I emailed them, gave them the right number. They had their number in the email. I called them, no answer. I called them, no answer. I called them again, no answer. I called the store that he managed. They was like, oh, they're not here. I was like, okay. I was like, wait a minute now.
Right.
Because I thought I had got in the door.
Yes, that's exactly what he said.
So I'm like, okay. You know what? I ain't giving up.
Yeah, okay.
I said, I done made it this far, I ain't giving up. So I called them again, and I knew somebody that worked at the store. And I said, hey, you talk to your manager, you let him know I'm trying to, get in touch with him, trying to come in for the interview. Oh, yeah, that position been filled.
Come on, man.
I said, wow.
Wow.
I made it this far.
Yeah.
I said, I think that's a sign. I think that's a sign that I need to just
Did you just need to, right?
I said, that was my sign there. I said, you know what, God, I hear you. I ain't gonna worry about it no more. I said, this is just
Nothing else you can do, yeah.
So I stopped. About a month and a half later, I got a call. And it was from somebody who didn't even work for AT&T. They were just kind of affiliated with them, but they didn't work for them. And they told me, they asked me if I was still interested in the job. And I said, yeah. And they said, we'll be at the store for Monday. I said,
Right.
Show up.
I don't do unexpected.
They said, be at the store on Monday. Be there for 1:00. Me?
Like, right. You have the right person?
I said, Me. They said, yeah, you. Yeah. I said, okay. All right. I said, all right, God, I hear you. I hear you. And then, you know, once again, put on my best dress. I was there for about, I say 12:30ish, 12:40ish. And I sat there. Now, mind you, I was supposed to be at my current job for 1 o'clock too. But I had faith. And I sat there and they was real busy. They was real busy. And they didn't start my interview to after 2 o'clock. And I sat in that same spot the entire time. Just waiting on them. I had patience. I had been waiting this long. There's no need to rush them now.
Right, exactly.
You know? So we finally got in the back and they started, you know, interviewing me, asking me questions, and I'm letting them know, you know, this was a great opportunity. I truly appreciate it. You know, they asked me questions, I answered the questions.
Yes.
It was like, okay. So then my store manager told me he was gonna get me in touch with his boss. And I said, okay. So it's looking real promising. And he said, I'll give you a call around 7 that evening. I said, okay, cool. He called me, he told me to call his boss the next day. I was like, okay, great. I called his boss the next day, no answer. I said, man, he told me to call him.
Yeah. You can deal with more opposition.
Like, what is really going on?
Yeah.
I said, but God, I'm trusting you. So finally, we got in touch with each other. He asked me questions. I answered those questions for him. And then next thing you know, I got a call from our hiring department saying, we're here to offer you the position.
Come on. Yeah.
So I started there in September of 2020. I had applied December 16th when I turned 18. So from 18 to 26, I had been trying to get on with this job. And I never lost faith. I never lost sight. It had a couple of doubting moments, but nothing to where it was just officially like, I'm done.
Right.
And that was one of the things that I was telling myself. It's nobody else better for this position than me.
Come on.
Yeah.
Like all they have to do is get me in front of them, and they gonna know.
They gonna know. Thank you. Right.
And they did that, and here I am.
If not you.
If not you, then who? So yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing, Gigi. Coop. That's amazing. No. Okay, so y'all. Everybody touched on so many good things. Like, let us know in the comments, private message me or any of us. I'll put their social media. Nope. Everybody, nope.
I say this.
That's it.
I say this. I'm gonna keep it short, but if y'all you take anything from what Coop was saying, you need to take patience and determination.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I think a lot of us, first of all, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of us ain't built like Coop. Not myself included. You know what I'm saying? To where you could be hoping years. I'm talking years.
Right.
Almost a decade.
Years.
Almost a whole decade
right.
to work somewhere that he been wanting to work for since he was 12. A lot of people ain't got that kind of determination.
Right.
And that's okay. That's fine, right? But even if you had half of that, you get what I'm saying? I think that you gotta say that a lot of things he was saying, a lot of big points he said in there. He said he wasn't getting doubts till he was like 23.
Right.
I think that's what I think that's what we're missing.
True, he did. You did point at it because he was like, I'm just keep trying.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't start, like you said, he did not start feeling like, oh man, you know what, I'm about to give up on this and everything like that.
Even when he did doubt himself, he still kept pushing.
Yes, even through it.
So I say this: whatever you trying to do, y'all, whatever it is, like I don't care if it's selling socks. I don't care if it's doing roofing. I don't care if it's selling roses or working at McDonald's. I don't care.
Selling milk.
Yeah, selling milk. you understand something that like, if not you, then who? And that's a serious statement because it's like,
so good.
it's like he just said, I know nobody else can do the job like I can.
He knows.
See what I'm saying?
Confident.
You gotta walk in there with a level of confidence. I don't care whatever you're doing. You get what I'm saying? You need to come in the gate like, well, if not me, who else gonna do it?
Thank you.
You get what I'm saying?
Because you know what you have to offer.
Exactly.
You know exactly what you have to offer.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And you ain't gotta get, it's not necessarily being
Cocky.
No.
Right.
But I think a lot of times the faith is so low.
Mm-hmm.
Not only in the Lord, but in ourselves completely. I think a lot of times we don't believe in ourselves. They go back to what Chris was saying, that if you believe in yourself, you can do anything.
Yeah.
You gotta understand that my boy started a whole business and we didn't even know what we were doing at first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just think that you could take, if whoever watches the video, I guarantee you, Sherie did not know she was gonna be doing YouTube.
No,
You know what I'm
like
saying?
I
Yeah.
know, like I would be on the aisle in Walmart talking to a lady about some curtains, but
Yeah.
so it's like no. But as for me, like taking that next step, I like that. I'm thankful for like everybody that was in my corner about it. Meaning being like it was like you know you can do this, right? Because I was just like y'all crazy, who?
Right?
Not me.
Yeah.
Like who? I was literally like who? Not me. Which I should have been saying. Who else can do it better? If not me, then who? You know? So, but yes. No, that's so good.
I think, man, you just listen, bro. Listen, all y'all. Everybody who listening. I'm telling you right now. If not y'all, then who else gonna do it?
Yeah.
Because you know why? There's only you. There's only one of you.
Right.
As much as we all may be alike at this table, everybody is different.
So different.
And unique in their ways. You gotta understand what you bring to the table. And lean on it. And stand on it.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Show up with it. You get what I'm saying? Because stop doubting yourself.
Yeah.
Stop.
Right.
Because I'll be honest with you, so many people got so many gifts. Not just talents, just gifts. With no matter what it is. So whatever you trying to do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. Listen, honestly, do it. And you know what?
Start now.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this.
Right now.
Yeah, right now.
Start now.
I'm tell you this.
Now.
I'm tell you
You
this.
don't need to wait.
You don't need to wait. If you're not failing, you're not doing it right.
Come on.
You're not. If you don't fail a couple times, you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. You're gonna fall. That's just how the game goes. You
Right.
can't even live your life and not trip. That's not how even the work works. But it's about if you get up.
Right.
You gotta get up.
You have to.
Retie the shoes. That's fine.
You have
Over
to.
time, they gonna get loose. That's part of it.
Yeah.
But you gotta say something. You gonna fail. But turn every L to listen. Y'all remember that from last video.
Okay.
I'm just saying. So I'm just saying. So. Yeah, exactly. I think you should take something from everything somebody said because it all go together.
It do.
Yeah, it all go
literally
together.
everything we all touched on, it just meshed so good together. It's so
crazy
good.
how it worked. Yeah.
It's so good to surround yourself with positivity, with people who are rooting for you or root for yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're always rooting for
Believe.
you. We always love you. So do it. Do that thing you've always wanted to do. Why not? Do it. It's because it's you. They're waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? They're waiting on you to do it. But no, like I want to thank all y'all for coming on and
Well, of course.
yeah, I appreciate everything that's been said and stuff. We love y'all so much. Make sure y'all continue to be blessed. Make sure y'all continue to uplift one another. Like, you know
Make sure
what I'm
y'all
saying?
subscribe.
Yes, don't forget to like and subscribe and all
Hit
of
that notification
stuff.
bell.
Please.
Ding, 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 no.
Hit the notification bell.
Y'all.
One thing too, y'all, before we go, I just want to
Okay.
shout out a couple of people. You know,
Oh.
we got Smith photos over here.
Hey.
Yes.
We got
Y'all.
Rouge Boy out there, you know.
Rouge
do.
Boy.
We got Southern Deluxe Ballers out there.
We
That's right.
We got Gear Gals out there.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
do.
Let's go.
We got a lot of people out
We do.
there. You know
We
what I'm
really
saying?
We got
do.
Coop.
We have
Coop. We got Coop visuals coming.
We do. We have
Yeah.
Coop
Coop visuals coming soon.
Visuals in the mix.
Yeah.
We have
We got-
casket line.
We got Nails by Rail.
Yeah.
We got
Nails
nails
by
by
Rails.
rails coming soon,
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah.
Titi. That's the
So-
only person I go to.
You know
My
what I'm saying?
sister.
We doing big
They
things.
have a
man.
lot, y'all. They have so many good businesses you can support. Drink Fancy. It's a whole list of. It's just so many you can that we associate with and that everybody can surround and associate themselves with as well, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah.
We doing big things this year, y'all, you know.
And Richard's Creations.
Another thing too, got DJ Rich in the making.
Oh.
Yes.
Don't forget about it.
Yes.
It's on the come up in the
The
making.
number one DJ in town.
Yeah.
Hands out.
That's it. If he ever put the tape measure down. No. But no, like, no. Really. But no, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We love y'all. Be blessed. Stay positive. And we out.
And remember, success does not exist without failure.
Wow.
Nothing! Oh my God. I was like, I know you lying. Welcome back to Wine Wednesdays. Word of Digga Digga Deep.
This is that why I was
Word of wisdom.
Take 30.
Welcome back.
Welcome. Welcome.
What is going on? Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back. Blessed and highly favored.
Y'all go up under your bed.
Yeah.
No, y'all like to play up under the bed. They be up under the bed.
Okay, baby.
Stevo.
Chris.
Coop.
I'm not cool. Is he not cool? I'm not cool. I know he went over this last time.
You know, everything good on my end. Finally got an off day, you know, so.
Yeah, same here, you know. Working, nothing major.
Let me tell y'all something.
This ain't gonna work.
What?